Should the Jets be starting Mike White or Zach Wilson? Let's talk about it. Hey, what's going on? I'm Matt O'Leary, back with another video. Today I'll be talking about the New York Jets quarterback situation. Mike White versus Zach Wilson versus, I guess, Josh Johnson too. We'll throw him in the mix, but before we get started, just wanted to mention you can follow me on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the Just Jets podcast. New episodes come out every single Wednesday. So the big question / debate is who should get the start this week. Should it be Zach Wilson or should it be Mike White? Pretty much everyone knows that it's going to be one of those two guys. Josh Johnson did come in and played pretty well against the Indianapolis Colts, but more than likely it's going to come down to those two guys. And if you read between the tea leaves, it seems like Mike White is going to be the quarterback against Buffalo this week, as Robert Saleh was kind of like the Jets wouldn't want to rush back Zach Wilson, which kind of gets into my take right from Jump Street. I think the Jets should start Zach Wilson once he is fully healthy. If he is not 100% healthy, then don't run him out there. It's as simple as that. And right now, Mike White has proven that he can play. Versus Cincinnati, 405 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yes, there was 2 interceptions. Both of them went off his receiver's hands, so not exactly his fault. Against the Indianapolis Colts, he was looking pretty good as well. 7-11 for 95 yards and a touchdown before leaving due to injury. Again, showing that he is at minimum a serviceable quarterback at this level. As for Zach Wilson, well, 4 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. He looked good against Carolina and Tennessee so far, but has really struggled in the other 3 games that he's played. I'm not going to count the 10 pass attempts from the second New England game as a Zach Wilson game. Essentially, he's played 5 games and a little bit of more than a quarter. And in those 5 games, 2 were pretty good, 3 were not so good, and a couple were downright bad. But my take still remains the same. My confidence in Zach Wilson still remains the same. He is the future. So while Mike White has been, more than fine filling in for Zach, the reality of the situation is once Zach is good to go, this is his team. Right? But against the Buffalo Bills, if he's not healthy enough, then your answer is simple. You go, okay, I have a guy who I feel more than capable with running out there. And I've seen this take from some people that I don't necessarily agree with. And the take is this, that you don't start Zach Wilson in order to protect him. For instance, Buffalo has a phenomenal defense. They're an AFC front runner, Super Bowl contender, all that stuff. You don't not start Zach Wilson because you don't think he's going to play well and want to protect him. You only don't start him if he's not healthy enough, because protecting him isn't really doing him any favors. You want to get him out there. You want to get him learning. But if he's unable to, then he could sit with LaFleur like he's been doing and get some more reps that way rather than being on the field. You get what I'm saying? If you're good enough to play, then okay, that's fine. Play. But if not, then you're more than okay with who you could run out there at this point. After Buffalo, the Jets have a little bit of an easier stretch. They have Miami, they have Houston, they have Jacksonville coming up. Those are all games in which you'd imagine they'd be winnable games for the New York Jets. And you hope that Zach is going to be able to find his groove beyond that, right? That's the hope. At 2-6, you're 8 games in. There is 9 games remaining. If Zach Wilson isn't able to start this week and they run him the following week, then he has another 8-game sample size to work with, and he would get 13 starts, right, in his rookie year. 14 if he misses just 3 games, which, again, he didn't play the entirety of the New England game, so it throws it off. So it's kind of like it would be 13 full games if he goes the rest of the way. And you hope he shows something over that stretch. There are some winnable games during that run. And sure, they have Buffalo and they have Tampa Bay. That's at the end of the season. They may be resting starters at that point. They might not have a lot to play for. So I just want to see Zach get in a groove because I think he can do what White and Johnson's been doing at a higher ceiling. I'd like to see what he can do with LaFleur up in the booth. I think that will make a difference. And if White is starting this upcoming week against the Buffalo Bills, then great. I'll be rooting for him to upset Buffalo and make it 2 losses in a row for those Bills. That'd be a ton of fun. But if it doesn't go well, then okay. You have your rookie quarterback coming out after that. But just let me know your take in the comments below. I'm curious to see what Jet fans think about this. Do you want to run Zach back out there when he's healthy? Do you want him to sit him? What's your take on it? Or on social media at Matt O'Leary NY. Let me know. Thanks for tuning in. Quick video today. Just wanted to get those thoughts out there. And I'll talk to you next time.